Hi, Facebook. So I am just going to go through my notes here on brain and heart coherence as taught by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And if you're watching this with me live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. If you're checking it out on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. I will post a link in the comments. It's Conspiracy Realist Universe with a capital Y-O-U in universe, because not only are we in the universe, but the universe is inside of you and me and everyone. So I'm on a mission to transform the world one person at a time, starting with myself. And if you've been following me, you know that I've been sharing my journey with the intention to inspire and empower other people to transform their lives. And so I have a huge vision that involves a lot with that, right? But so this is a video that I watched. It's about brain and heart coherence, opening the door to the unknown to manifest the divine. Now, I always encourage everybody to do their own research and form their own beliefs, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. I believe that our beliefs are so powerful that they actually create our reality. So what you believe matters tremendously. So, the first thing with brain and heart coherence, getting your brain and your heart to work together, you have to be in a state of love. So you have to heal. You have to heal your heart. All right. And so I just want to tell you that it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel those feelings, because you got to feel to heal. All right. So a lot of times we have trauma. Trauma is branding of emotion. All right. And it gets put in our brains, and it's really, really hard to tend to, right? So how do we even begin to heal? There are many different techniques. You can use intuitive healing, you can use Reiki, meditations, but what you want to start by doing is living in elevated emotions, okay? Because this is going to open up your heart. Emotions of love, joy, peace, anything that is good, right? Survival emotions, they're not heart-centered emotions, okay? So lower vibrational things like unforgiveness and anger and fear, they're not going to help you to open your heart. All right? So once you start to raise your vibrations and you're living in joy and love and peace and gratitude, and those things more frequently than lower vibrational emotions, your vagus nerves begin to reset in the baseline of your brain, and your brain becomes coherent, and then your heart becomes coherent. What does that mean? That means that they are logically connected, that they are consistent with one another, so they're working together. Basically, this means that your left and right brain start talking, okay? So you're connecting to the unified field, the unknown, the quantum field, all right? This is quantum physics, quantum mechanics. This is what we actually are. The micro creates the macro. So our inner world actually creates our outer world. So when we can get in those higher vibrations and get our heart and brain working together, we begin to manifest consciously, and we can manifest the things that we actually desire to create instead of the things that we don't want to create and the things that we fear, right? So when this happens and your left and right brain are working together, this is a union of polarity, a union of duality. See, we're living in duality. We believe that we're separate from the divine source that created us, right? When in reality, we are one with the divine source. So it's basically a psychic union. The left and the right brain start working together. Okay, so, and again, this is as it's taught according to Dr. Joe Dispenza. So thanks for the hearts, really. So once you start getting into higher vibrations and you begin to relax into love and you start feeling those higher vibrations more frequently, you're going to start releasing chemicals, anywhere from between 13 to 1400 different chemicals, okay? And they're released and they restore and repair the body, right? So you're going to begin to heal. A panic attack. Okay, so he talks about a panic attack, and I don't believe I've ever had them. My mother did a lot frequently. That's when you're stuck in your head in thinking about all of the negative things that can happen, that you're actually playing it out in your mind so much that you start to create these chemicals, and you begin to feel the emotions before it happens, and you actually put your body into a state where it has an anxiety attack. It can't take it. You're in negative emotions. So, image or thought with feeling and emotion is conditioning the body to become the mind. Okay, so that's visualization, when you're visualizing something. So you can choose to focus and visualize on a positive outcome, or you can choose to worry, because you're creating, right? You're visualizing whether you know it or not. Worry is a form of visualization. You're imagining the worst case scenario and you're focusing on that, and where focus goes, energy flows. All right, so why not shift that, make a few little shifts, right? And focus on like gratitude and love and joy and peace. You start focusing on higher vibrations, focus on what you do want to create, and you will manifest that, right? Of course, you do have to be persistent and consistent and all those things, but so let's keep moving along here. Again, these are my notes. So I am sharing my journey as I'm learning so that we can all learn together. I am learning how to shift my beliefs and overcome my own negative mindset and transforming my own life. And I have grown so much this year, and I did not come this far to only come this far. It's my vision to inspire and empower millions. Brain coherence. This is a thought or intent. It's the frequency. So your thoughts are the energetic frequency, and your emotions are, your thoughts are the magnetic frequency, and your emotions are the energetic frequency. And so together they create the manifestation. So when you're properly broadcasting a coherent signature into the electromagnetic field that's all around you, you are letting out a frequency whether you know it or not. So the point is to become consciously aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts are literally vibrations that you are putting out into the universe, into the quantum field. And your thoughts have power. Your thoughts manifest. As a man thinketh, so shall he become. So being able to control your awareness and these frequencies, which is basically your Wi-Fi signal, right, which is your pineal gland, it's your radio receiver. You're connected to energy and information. You're connected to the quantum field. So there's energy all around us. Just like I said, the Wi-Fi signal. Wi-Fi is all around us. We can't see it, but there's literally information, all sorts of things floating around at all times. So sorry, guys. We don't want to be in separation. We want to be in unity and oneness with the divine source that created us. And so we have to overcome negative emotions. We have to take our power back, take control of our emotions, because like I said, where focus goes, energy flows, and our energy is our wealth. All right. So set energy boundaries. Okay. Protect your energy at all costs. You're actually building your own electromagnetic field. And so once you start to heal and you open your heart, the electromagnetic field around your heart expands. Your conscious manifestation capabilities increase drastically when you start creating from the heart. All right. And again, that's going to be your conscious ones, because we are all unconsciously creating, usually from a place of fear. when you start to become aware and you take control of your thoughts and emotions and you heal, this is when you can begin to manifest from a place of love instead of from a place of fear. So now you're to create a new future. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, I was just saying that once you start to make that shift, you start to create from a place of love instead of lack and separation. You create from wholeness and oneness. You are reconnected or aligned with the divine source, okay? So, and again, I am sharing this information as I'm learning as well, because I want everybody to know this stuff, because it's literally transforming my life, and I'm on a mission to transform the world one person at a time, starting with myself. And so I'm getting on here and sharing this with the intention to inspire and empower people to do the same, transform your life, because we can be the change. So connect with the energy of your future, right? So when you focus on the future, you focus on something, even it hasn't manifested yet, this is faith. Faith is the evidence of things not hoped for, or faith is the evidence of things hoped for, the things not seen. Okay, so it's acting as if, calling the things that are not as if they already were. It's being able to visualize what you desire. Okay, and like I said, you're visualizing whether you know it or not. All right, so if you're constantly worried and in negative emotions and thinking of the worst possible case scenario, you're visualizing that and you're imprinting that on your subconscious mind, and it will eventually manifest, right? So you have to make that switch and become consciously aware of your thoughts and emotions. Like, feel the feeling of your wish fulfilled, your desires manifested, and assume that identity. Okay, so despite any fear that you may feel, start to step into it. Act as if, all right? Focus on it. Surround yourself with that of what you want to become. Seek guidance from others who have done what you want to do. When you're stuck in the past, you can't expect anything to change, right? Because if you're stuck in the familiar past, you're going to keep creating that, because when you're having the same thoughts, feelings, and emotions every day, which we have about 40 to 60,000 thoughts each day, and about 95% of them are the same ones each and every day. We're 95% running off of subconscious programming that is mostly programmed in the first 7 years and really ingrained into us by the time we're age 35, and we're just running off of these subconscious programs. Right? And so it's a lot to reprogram your mind and heal and overcome and do the inner work, do the deep shadow work, face your own demons, slay your own ego. Like, it's not easy work to do. So, but when you can train yourself to sustain modified state of mind and body for the entire day. So when the longer you start to remain in higher elevated emotions, you're firing and wiring new circuits in your brain that are creating new neurological pathways. This is called neuroplasticity. It's actually going to begin to manifest a new experience for you. If you're having the same thoughts, doing the same things, seeing the same people, you're going to create the same circumstances, okay? You're firing and wiring the same circuits in your brain. You got to switch it up. So become consciously aware of your thoughts and emotions and begin to heal and change. Take your power back. Take control of your life. Take radical responsibility for your free will and choice, all right? So when there's a vibrational match between your energy and some future potential, so you desire XYZ and you already feel as if it's manifested, right? It's already done. You're grateful now that you already know it's coming. It's on its way. It's all unfolding. Everything is working out for you, right? So, because it already exists in the quantum field. The quantum field of infinite possibilities is out there. This is quantum physics, guys. This is why I am really just starting to comprehend all that we really are and all that we're capable of. Our human potential is infinite, okay? And when we can begin to tap into it, we're capable of so much more. So, like I said, when there's a vibrational match between the energy and what you desire to manifest, meaning you have the belief, you have the mindset, you have the desire, you're visualizing, you're doing all the things, and it's matching up, right? Now you're creating from the field instead of from matter, okay? Now you're working from the inside out. The micro creates the macro, and so you work on your inner world, and as within, so without. We manifest from the inside out. You can want all these things and desire all these things, but if you don't have the beliefs, you're not reprogramming, you're not digging out the subconscious beliefs, getting rid of the negative emotions, you won't be able to manifest. You're going to get tired. You'll end up giving up, right? So there are lots of techniques as well. NLP, hypnotherapy, time techniques, emotional freedom tapping techniques. But creating from the heart, from love and not fear. This is the goal, right? We do not want to create from lack and limitation and separation, because separation, like I said, is an illusion. Separation, I believe, was the fall of mankind. It's when we started to believe that we were separate from the infinite source, which some call God, universe, divine intelligence, infinite creator, whatever you choose to call the infinite source, which I believe is energy, is the quantum field. Everything is God. And everything comes from that source. But I believe that was the fall, when we started to believe that we were separate from that divine source. Separation is an illusion. That's duality, okay? We want to come into oneness and unity with the divine creator and align with love, because God is love. And when you vibrate on the frequency of love and you live in that space, you begin to create basically heaven on earth. Okay? The more that you remain in that state. So, I am one with the divine source that created me. Now we no longer have to go anywhere. We will draw and attract the experience to us, because we are energy, frequency, and vibration, and like attracts like. And so as you raise your vibrations and you start living in those higher vibrations, you start putting out a better frequency, people are going to be naturally attracted to you. So you're going to magically, it's going to seem like magic, right? Magic, miracles, and alchemy, they are literally all one of the same. And actually, Making the Shift is the name of my coaching program. Magic, miracles, and alchemy manifestation coaching, because I believe there's no difference in the three. Okay, what seems like a miracle to somebody might seem like magic or luck to someone else. It's simply a word or a label trying to describe something that we can't. So that is the point where we all want to get to. You want your brain and your heart to be working together, right? You want to be living from a space of love, higher vibrations, healed and thriving, so that you're attracting everything to you, so that you can manifest what you desire. Okay, so you'll actually collapse time and space. This is what Joe Dispenza says. And that's so crazy, because I've been told in the past, before, as in the beginning of my journey, that I would be able to go beyond time and space. And I had no idea what that meant. And now I do I'm beginning to understand, because we are quantum beings and we are infinite. And so you'll start to believe you're more of the creator of your life instead of the victim of your life. Understand that you are a powerful creator, and you're creating your reality right now. And so if you have the power to create what you don't want, you also have the power to create what you do want. And it just takes some mindset shifts and releasing negative emotions and just healing, okay? Healing your mind, your body, and your spirit, and waking up to your true self, your true, authentic, limitless self. and all that you actually are. So we are literally creating each of our own individual realities. You are a powerful creator. And that's it, guys. So heal, open your heart, begin to manifest from a space of love. All right. I'm going to drop some links in the comments if anybody wants to check out my coaching page, my YouTube channel. You can also join my group, Making Dreams Reality. And I hope you got something out of this. I love you all. Truth, love, and light. And as always, namaste.